are today on a fresh air day after raining at Lake Chabot, and I'm going to go ahead and after taking a 1 mile, maybe a 1.5 mile jaunt up a hill, which you probably seen earlier in the video, is we're going to do a circuit. So we've taken about maybe 15 minutes to cool down, and we're going to use the instruments that I showed you before, which are the bands. So this is alternative training for pretty much everybody, but it's very beneficial to everybody who is a little older, who have joint problems, but it builds muscle at the same time. So just like my friend, I want to give out a shout out to Lionel, my Army veteran friend and former roommate. He has an alternative training way of taking care of the body, and this is mine. We are both similarly in the same age group. I'm a little older than him, but and then at the end of the video, I'm going to go ahead and show you some recovery techniques, because as a massage therapist or former massage therapist, I always got to integrate the full body recovery and training. So I'm going to go ahead and take the camera, and then as you saw me setting up some of the things here, I'm going to show you what I have here. So with the body elastics, you can find any good anchor point. I will have to get another one of these anchor points because it does save the bands. It's much better than the actual link, but that's an ankle strap. And what we're going to be using this for is Elisa's going to pick up 2 of the handles, and she's going to do rows. Go ahead and pick up the 2 cones, and ensure the cones are straight, and she's going to pull her elbow straight back. So with the bands, the most important thing is to follow through all the way forward and all the way back, now allowing the tension to pull you forward. And we're going to go ahead and go second set and pull. Bring those elbows straight back. Okay, so what we're doing right now is a traditional row with the cables. We've moved from the 2-arm row to the single-arm row and just hooked up everything to one link here. What she's allowing you doing is to turn her shoulders, pull it straight back, and pull all the way back. Pull, 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 and down.
Here's a movement I put together. It's called the double V, where you can go ahead and stay fully attached for upper and lower body on a bench and keeping your heart rate up on an interval training session.
You cannot feel this energy.
Sprint.
I always make sure that I incorporate a higher BPM cardio level to all my interval training sessions. So uphill is always good for the glutes, hamstrings, and quads. You drop the heart rate down with a little jumper up. So we're going to switch the workout interval training session to myself here. You see me quickly moving into my next movement here, which will be rows. The most important part with bands is that you make sure that your feet placement as well as your body form is the same. Here you see me moving into your squats. It's always good to have this piece on your bands here so you don't get rocks or miniature cuts on your bands here. This is something that's available through Body Elastics on their website. So of course this is a what I call a straight knee squat. Is mostly for the quads, and you always want to make sure the bands are going straight up and down, and as usual that your head doesn't want to protrude too much over your knees, if at all, that you can try to avoid it. The quick linkage is essential for interval training, and here you see me doing some sawing to make sure that the bands, the links are always equal, no matter what you're doing, whether it's a curl, a squat, the links always have to be equal. So of course, now we're going into shoulder pressing right here, where all your leverage is towards the back leg. You're pushing straight forward, and I'm done.